3, 2, 1, go. So this is Duel Battle, Mario Party 8. Some very basic things to start off with the run. No worries, Neddy. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Thanks for stopping by. The run's starting at that moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the main thing to note with this is not my first run of this game. I've run this for a while. However, what this allows us to do, this is the reason why I'm submitting it for a marathon rather than submitting Star Battle Arena, because this is basically the exact same thing. The difference here is we can play the boards in any order. Ordinarily, King Boo would be the third board in the run, rather than the first one. Bowser's would be last. It will be the sixth board. So right here, we're starting off by playing this board. And pretty much the reason for that is I want to put the first couple, which are pretty difficult at the beginning. Good thing with this as well is if you lose a board, you can, or if the board is taking a while, you can just mercy kill it, so we can actually see all the boards. So regardless of how bad the RNG is, we will at least still see everything for the sake of the speedrun marathon. That's the good thing with it. We have already seen a star. That is wild. Okay. I really hope I can get a low roll here then, because if I do, then that is a star. So starting off here, basically every duel board has a certain condition. We actually don't have to play a minigame after everyone's taken their turn. There are specific minigame spaces for that. Is that a blue space? It is! Oh my goodness, wait, can we get the star? So basically, the King Boo board is like partially randomly generated. So there are parameters for it. There's only like a certain size the board can be. It can't just go on forever. But there's always going to be a certain number of stars on the board as well at once. Also here, I'm going to grab the star for 10 coins because they are cheaper on the blue board. But I'm going to grab the star and then it's going to warp me back to the beginning. So I am going to lose the spaces here. Another thing to note, I am playing on NTSC. I'm playing on the Japanese disc. The reason for that is because the game literally runs faster on NTSC than PAL. More of an old game kind of thing to have, but it did kind of carry over to the Wii for a few select games. And unfortunately, this is one of them. So we are going to have to deal with that. But it's okay. Really nice start to this board, though. So that does already mean there is going to be a second place bonus for the losing player. Now, on some boards, it is possible to get a bonus skip. Where you pretty much get 2 stars in one turn, which is very rare, but it is very good if you get it. But yeah, so that's basically how this works. Once we've gone out of King Boo's and Bowser's, we kind of have an idea of how long the run is going to take. But the good thing is, again, you can mercy kill boards in this game. There is that option. We also have the option for a category upgrade incentive. There's a lot going on. Every board has a specific win condition as well. So I need to get to 2 stars to win this. It's not going to go on for a certain number of turns. And that's why this game is kind of a little bit variable in that regard. Good thing is, I'm not going to get hit to these piranha plants. I would lose 10 coins for them, but good thing is, no one has any coins. Yo, Kelvin, thank you for the good luck. Your JP version of this arrived today. Let's go. Yeah, enjoy runs. Hope it goes better than runs for me earlier, because we were struggling in Bowser's. We were actually just finishing off our Star Battle Arena just to unlock Bowser's board for Duel. Like, that was the only reason I was doing it. So now we have mini games. Some of these are really long, but thankfully this is actually one of the shortest ones. But there are lots of cutscenes in this game. This game is actually like one of the biggest things in this game is after every mini game, or most mini games, you have like a bonus cutscene thing of like the lore of what happened after the mini game to the losing player, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this mini game is easy. So another thing with this is that my normal PB is around a 135. Now, obviously, if that was converted to NTSC, because that was on PAL, if that was converted to NTSC, it would be more like a 115, 120 kind of time. So that is another thing to note here. The game is literally just running faster. And yeah, me winning that minigame doesn't even matter. We would have been able to throw a dart there at the wheel of the coins. But we didn't actually get anything because she doesn't have any coins. Interestingly, this time, we're not going to have to play the minigame because she doesn't have any coins. And because I'm the one who initiated the minigame, that works slightly differently. So, because she initiated it the first time, I had coins, so we play the minigame. So, basically, the dart wheel differs based on who initiated the minigame. Because if I won that and she did have coins, her minigame, I'd only have had a dart wheel with 1, 5, or 10 coins on it. But if it was the other way around, she would have had 5, 10, or 20. So it does make a big difference. Just like slight knowledge with this game. Good thing is with the dart wheel, it does sound like RNG, but you can actually time it. Unfortunately, she's getting another vampire, but it doesn't matter too much. Nobody's got any coins. Thing is here, we're kind of... I'd be surprised if we manage to rack up enough coins by the time we get to the star at this point. So hopefully she just runs in front of me, finds the star. I mean, unless she gets 3 of a kind here on the dice roll, in which case she'd get a bonus of coins. She's possibly going to find the star right here. Yeah, so she's going to get a really high roll. 18, pretty good. It could be where that womp is. That is an option. Okay, she now has 10 coins, so she would be able to buy the star if she finds it. But another thing in this game is that all the rooms have to actually link together. So that's another thing. I really think that womp is hiding something, but I don't have enough coins to pay him. So if you want to cross the paths of where the womp is blocking, you do need to pay 10 coins, which is pretty expensive on this board. And I don't have any, so we will not be able to do that. I'm thinking she's probably going to find a star, and she has enough coins. Unless she lands on a minigame. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. So that does mean there's 1 star left. So there are 3 stars on the board right from the beginning, and that's kind of why we found one really early. Thing is now, there's only 1 remaining. There is a way of getting more, and that is if DK is landed on, because DK will replace a pitfall with a star of his own. Notably, where you also get it for free. So DK is pretty powerful. But once you land on DK, the DK spaces all turn into Bowser spaces, so it does balance out. Alright, we got a 10. I think I honestly do need to land on the pitfall, though, because I'm going to need to, like, looking at all the paths here, they pretty much all link one way. Okay, so we are going to have Springo. That is a good option. Okay, you know what? We're going to go left here. I don't really have enough coins to do that at the moment. We have DK. That is really interesting. Do I land on DK here? Let me look at the map. Huh. That could be an option. Let's go for it. So he's just landed on... So DK is now covering a pitfall where the door is below. So that could be at the beginning. I'm going to Springo to her. I think I'm going to Springo to her. Oh, she's going to vampire me. No. If she lands 5 coins, then this is fine. But there's a chance that she actually hits me for all 10. Okay, 5. That's good. So she can't actually get the star if she gets this in this turn. I'm honestly kind of hoping she gets a really high roll now. Or, like, loses some coins. Because I desperately need to get right back to the beginning to see if that's where DK is. Because if she lands on DK... Wait, no. DK will give her the star for free. So, yeah, good. That was the only option. DK gives her the star for free, so I need her to not get there. I think I Springo then, in that case. I don't have a Springo. Oh, he's up there. I see. Oh, he can be on either of them. Okay. That's interesting. I thought I had Springo. Thought that was what I had. Okay, it's fine. Right, I need to get lucky here. I need her to roll low. If she rolls low, I win. Yep, there you go. Not necessarily a win. I do still need a 2. I should clarify that before I get a 1. Yeah, there we go. So I think DK gives you the star for free, because that's the point of DK in this game. So the boos carry you over, and then they drop you on they drop you on the DK plate. But yeah, DK can actually be on any of those, so that's why it's kind of marked on the board. DK comes up pretty rarely on this board, so it's nice to have him come in here. But we have one within 11 minutes, which is not too bad. And then next up, we're going to be doing the Bowser board. But yeah, nice board to start off here. So another reason why this is slightly faster than Star Battle Arena is because we're not going to need to do the cutscenes. So even if we have to reset a board here, it would take us like a minute or two just to start the board because of how long the cutscenes are. Which is not a thing here. Like, you literally just straight in. Nice. You do have these cards that you collect, though, for winning a board, but that is all. But yeah, nice start. Next one's Bowser. So we're going to go back in the party tent. And I do have some menuing cues as well. So, top left, bottom, characters, there, and then we have Bowser, go. So just 30 seconds and we're straight back in. Takes a little bit longer to actually get going if you're having to sit through the cutscenes normally. Alright, so right at the beginning, it does tell us whether we want to hear some secrets about the board. Obviously, we say no, because we know what we're doing. Now, this is a very RNG-heavy board, so... Again, you get 10 coins at the beginning, but they're pretty irrelevant on the Bowser board. The thing with this one is you might also notice we also have 3 stars right at the start. And the goal of this board is to steal all the stars. So, DK is pretty pointless. He's only going to give us a candy on this board. But... Bowser steals a star from you. That's a very good start, getting Bowser candy right at the beginning. So the one way of getting... That's still pretty good. The one way of getting stars here is for the blooper candies and the Bowser candies. So blooper gives you 3 dice. And if you manage to overtake the opponent, then you get 1 star. Bowser candy, a little bit more risky. You get 2 dice, but 2 stars. So it can be pretty good. Now, that is going to flip the board. So, the boards are actually slightly smaller, and it's very obvious here. Because as soon as someone goes in the middle, you can actually see above Bowser here, there's a big part of the back, there's no spaces there. That's because if this was the bigger variant of the board, there would be an entire map. But the board is actually shortened for Star Battle Arena. And she's going to flip the board right back. But pretty much this changes the direction, which is very important for how this works. Because that's the entire point of this board. You want to have those offensive candies. You want to get all the stars as quick as you can. The IOs for this can be pretty wild. Like, if that didn't happen there and she got like a 10 at the beginning, we would have already hit her. Which would have been really big. Now, interesting thing here. I have 15 coins and there is a shop coming up, which is going to allow me, hopefully... to buy offensive candies. So another thing with this is you do have these gates that you land on. It's a 50-50 chance whether you go left or right. And the issue with those is that they kind of act as safe zones. So it's really frustrating when the CPU lands in a safe zone. You're not technically safe, but obviously if you use an offensive candy and you end up getting sent the other way, like if the CPU is on the left and you get sent to the right, you're not going to get stars. Which can be pretty frustrating. The good thing with this though is that there are different candy odds based on your position. So I am in first, so it means we're going to get slightly worse odds for candies, or good candies. But yeah, that's basically how this works. So I already have a Bowser. I am going to go for another one though, and the reason for that is because I already have one, the chance of me rolling another one from a random candy on the floor, for example, that one here, are much lower. So I might as well just go in, buy it while I can, and then technically the chance of me getting a blooper is still the same, as far as I'm aware. So she does have a twice candy, she's going to use it. She doesn't have any offensive ones yet though, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, she does get a double 9. So the thing with this game is you do get bonuses if you get a double. It only gives you 10 coins if you get a double. If you get double 7s or triple 7s, though, that's very big. But it's fine. Again, coins on this board don't matter a whole lot. It does mean she's going to have access to the candies in the shop, but that's all, really. There's no need to have coins, technically, to win this board. You can literally win this board and be on 0 coins the entire time. Like, I can't think of another Mario Party board where coins are that meaningless. But this is not too bad. She's going to end up in a safe zone. But I could go for a dice here. Does depend how I feel about this. I mean, she is also a little bit far away. We would need at least about a 10 to hit her. Also worth noting that the sides of the gates are slightly longer. So, like, the inside path is slightly longer. Oh, slightly shorter, sorry. I am very tempted by that. I am very tempted. I am going to vampire her. Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm going to save it. And the reason for that, if I... Oh, that's bad. That could be bad. If I had got a higher roll there, we actually would have got a second place candy because I have less coins. But yeah, board is flipping. She doesn't have an offensive candy, so I'm not too concerned. I'm hoping she lands on that one space in front of me. I know that's asking for a lot, but... Okay, she's not going to do it. She's going to use slow go. That's fine. So we're probably just going to end up chasing her around the board at this stage. Like, this is a pretty bad position. Oh, that's Bowser candy, though. That's pretty concerning. So if we end up in a bad position, again, we could restart the board. This doesn't work like other Mario parties, some of the older ones, where you can actually restart that turn if you have bad luck on that one turn. You do actually have to restart the entire board, unfortunately. So here's the dart wheel. You can time it every time as long as you look around in the middle left corner. Sorry, bottom left corner. If you look there, and then you sort of wait until whatever you want is in that wedge, then you're pretty much going to get it every time. And if you don't, that's just skill issue because it is completely skill-based. Apart from Wii motion controls, of course. Okay, so we do have a candy coming up. I don't have too much faith, though. So we're just going to buy another one, just to be safe. That is a versus minigame, okay. Interesting. So I reckon she's going to use Bowser here. I'd be surprised if she doesn't. But if she lands right in front of me, then we will at least be able to get her right back. Thing is, we are in the 50-50 safe zone. So it's not overly safe, but it's about as safe as we can be. We are very close to her, though. Which kind of gives me the inkling that she will use it. So we are back in a minigame again. This one is literally just scoring points at the beginning. If you hit a Bowser ring, you actually lose all your points. It's very, very mean minigame. So you can actually go really far ahead at the beginning just to overtake her and get like all the points, which is really funny. I actually only realised that today. Like, I don't think I've ever done this in this minigame before. Yeah, just charging ahead. As long as you don't get hit by a Bowser is pretty cool. And there it is. Yeah. Getting hit in this is very brutal. Some of these minigames are a lot more chaotic when you've got 4 people playing rather than 2. But the good thing with the minigames is a lot of them are based on once you're done, or once every player is done, that's it, the game ends. But obviously because there are only 2 of us, the moment I finish, the game is done. So we can kind of just finish all the minigames really quickly, even if the cutscenes are really long. So again, she has an offensive candy. Yeah, she's going to use it. If she hits me, I'm down to 1 star. That's really bad. However, I will get a bonus die. Oh, sorry, a bonus candy. That is a pretty bad roll for me. And she is going to hit me. Okay. So that is pretty concerning. She is going to end up in a safe zone. but I kind of have to use the Bowser just in case I can hit her. So again, if she landed one space less, she would have got that swap or flip the board, and that wouldn't have been too bad. That actually would have been better. But we will get a bonus candy here, so I'm going to use one straight away. Okay, never mind. So we're going to get the bonus now, which is unfortunate, because it means this candy is going to go to waste. I'm actually going to try and land on the X, so we don't have to worry about it. Because otherwise it's going to take longer to get rid of it. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I don't want a blooper at the moment. We need those Bowsers. So blooper is good because you can pretty much do an entire lap of the board in about 20 spaces. But it's not going to give you the stars you need. And if I get one more star back, I'm still in range to lose within that time. So I'm going to use Bowser here. It's a risk, but it's a risk I have to take. Ultimately, I've got to use them now. Give myself better odds to get them back later. That is enough to hit her. All we need is the 50-50. That's more than enough to hit her. She doesn't have any offensive candies. That's the thing. So even if we don't hit this, we're not going to lose. Not straight away. There we go. Wow, okay. I mean, I've got to hand it to the game for actually giving me good RNG. It's always scary coming up to a 50-50 gate, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, so, again, we are back in a bit of a safer position. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to blooper. I think I'm getting a bit greedy because she is inside of a gate at the moment, and getting another one will be pretty rare. Thing is, if I use a candy, when you transform with a candy, you actually don't get other candies at that time. You know what? Oh, do I get another one? Maybe I... No, maybe I get a blooper. Yeah, I'm going to get a blooper because I feel at this point, now I'm on 3 stars, I want to stock up on them. Because Bowser's are pretty situational. You have to get pretty good RNG. You have to be in a very good spot, and you have to be... Like, even there, using it just there, even though I was pretty likely to get enough dice movement to hit her, I still needed that 50-50, so it wasn't a dead cert. But... Yeah. Okay, that's another bonus. I promise bonuses are rare. It's literally, it's a 1 in 10. It's a 1 in 10 chance. But it's only 10 coins. It doesn't matter. It's literally just an extra cutscene. Okay, so she is right behind me. Again, she's not getting any bonus candies. I think she's probably going to buy one here. But to be honest, I might use a blooper at this stage. Because if I don't hit her, it's not the end of the world. And I do kind of want to get a bit further away from her. Yeah, you know what? We'll use one. Because we do have one to spare. Technically, I only need to use 1 Bowser and 1 blooper to win. So, if I hit her, great. This is a really nice bonus. If not, I don't really mind. I just want to get into a better position. Yeah, so we're not going to hit her with that. That's fine. But the thing is, at this point, we want to kind of stop the chase. So, she's right behind me. So, that could technically go on for a really long time. In fact, are we hitting her? We are literally on the space. We are hitting her. Wow, I miscalculated. In a good way. Very cool. So, technically, the good thing with that, that's the reason I took this risk. If she gets a low roll here, or better still, she lands on the other side of that gate, I'm going to use Bowser and basically guarantee a win. She is going to use the twice candy, so she's probably not going to do that. But it is a possibility. Get a low roll. Okay. Is it happening? Yes, it is. Wow. She's landed on the other side of the gate. Bowser candy here. If I get a 5, I win. Wow, that's quite something. I can't believe that. I mean, the RNG we were getting earlier was abysmal. So that's the reason why I really like to play Duel, because it gives us the option to play the boards in any order. That is what we would always stick to. I'm not going to take this good RNG for granted. It will probably not go this well on a marathon, and that's okay. Really, the only goal is to show all the boards. That's all we want. I really don't mind boards going wrong, because it's Mario Party. That's what people are expecting to happen. And hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Yeah, Orange Tree. Yeah, that is quite unbelievable. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. But that's the reason I took the risk. I had that bonus blooper to use. If that didn't work out, I mean, it didn't really matter. Like, it got me into a better position. So that was a really good play with the blooper there. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the difficult boards out of the way. We could still lose the boards, but at this stage, the boards are quick enough for us to be able to just restart, and it wouldn't be too bad. So honestly, I'm really happy with this. So next up is Goombas. This would normally be the second board. There we go. Better menuing that time, only 28 seconds. The menuing is quite funny. You can just kind of do everything a bit quicker. So we actually have two boards that are pretty much identical back to back here. So starting off with Goombas, and then we also have Shy Guy. So Goombas and Shy Guy, the goal of the boards is to get 50 coins and reach the specific point of the map. So Goomba is the end of the board, and Shy Guy is Holly Cooper in the middle of the train. Or right at the beginning of the train, pretty much. However, with that one, the train carriages can swap around. But pretty much if you get to the end of this one, he will just give you a coin block and then send you to the beginning. Good thing is Springo. Really, really good to get at the beginning, because that gives us the chance later to jump to the opponent, or the position of the opponent, so that's very good. Again, Springo though, and the thing is, she can obviously use it to her advantage and then possibly steal the win from me, but that's okay. So honestly here, the most optimal way would just be to land on a DK space or a challenge mini game or something. That would give us a lot of coins, obviously failing the coin block there. That's all RNG, that's fine. Can't do anything about that. But again, similar to the other boards, okay, sure. Springo one space ahead. The CPUs are very weird. But yeah, if you reach 50 coins, that will give the other CPU a chump bonus. And that can give you potentially 20 coins. That could actually be very good. So normally on the main board here, you have to pay to use the dolphin, because every time you reach the end, you get a star for free. However, here, you don't have to pay, because the conditions are different. So everything just alters very slightly when you're playing Duel Battle compared to everything else here. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I forgot to give you VIP, Jimmy. Yeah, let me do that. There you go. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Alright, so we are on another minigame. This is a fairly easy one. This is a pointer-based minigame. And judging by how much Wii Pie I've played, we should be pretty good on these ones. But yeah, pretty much all you want here is you want to just hit the mushrooms. The mini-games in this game are fairly simple. Some of them are really good though. Like, they pretty much all make use of the motion controls of the Wii. But you do want to be slightly fast here, because you will get more mushrooms appearing. Or you'll get more cycles of things appearing. So as you can see, we've ended up massively out of sync compared to Toadette, because I'm just cycling through. Yeah, we did actually get the can shake one earlier. Cool. But yeah, that's a win. That will give us a little bit of a bonus. So I believe, I don't think I'm the one who stepped on the minigame. I wasn't paying attention there, but I don't think I was the one who initiated it. So unfortunately, we are only going to get 10 coins maximum here. Obviously, she only has 8 anyway. There we go. Nice. Thought I missed that there. Thought I got a 1. Obviously, it is nicer to get the higher wheel anyway. The 5, 10, 20 rather than 1, 5, 10 because it gives me a better chance of actually not missing. Okay, a 5 would be really good here. Okay, that's good. Could we get slow go? No, not quite. So if we got slow go, that gives us the option to pick any number 1 to 5. Now, you do still have to time it, but it is skill-based. So that would have been an option there, and then I would have landed on DK. DK essentially takes a 5-coin wager from you, and then you shake a barrel a bunch of times, and the maximum you can get, I think, is 20. Might be 25. It's a very powerful DK, considering the board. Some of the DKs in this game can be pretty weak, but this one's very good. We do still have a chance of landing on him, though. There are 2 DK spaces. And it will become similar if I land on a Bowser. So once I've landed on DK, it will turn into Bowser. And at that stage, he can throw lava at you, essentially. And you can dodge them all. But it is fairly precise, considering it's motion control based. Alright, 9 is fine. So we are dodging that minigame. I think it's very unlikely, unless I land on this DK here, that we are actually going to be able to reach our 50 coins. But the good thing is, Toadette has been sent all the way to the beginning. If I land on a minigame, that would possibly save us. But again, we are relying on Toadette here. And she has just picked up Bolo, which is very powerful. Pretty much, if she uses that and overtakes me, similar to the Bowser candies, instead of stealing stars, she will steal 20 coins. So it's a very big swing. So at this stage, she's still not using it. She's not really very close to me. It's not worth using. You have to be kind of close to a CPU, to an opponent to really use it. Okay, so I'm really looking for a 4 here. There it is. Okay, that's very good. So if I get this minigame, get a 20 coin off the dart wheel, all I need then is 5 coins. We could get it from a versus minigame. We could get it from a couple of blue spaces. But it is possible. Okay, so this is a memory-based game. I could take a picture. Or I could actually use my brain. You know what? I'll use my brain. I'm sure I can do it. It's alright. But yeah, this is pretty much a memory game. We have to memorize all the fruits. And then it will pick any 1 to 3 fruits to throw at me. Banana... Banana, apple, orange, cherry. Banana, apple, orange, cherry. Banana, apple, orange, cherry. Banana, apple, orange, cherry. Cherry. There you go. Very easy. Only gave me 1 fruit. Very nice. Nice. Just wanted to take a little bit more time to time that there. Did not want to be missing that dart wheel. Absolutely not. Okay, so she is coming pretty close to us here. This is a bit concerning. I am honestly considering using a spring go, but the issue with that is she could bolo me. So I honestly think I just have to go here. Because there's a very high chance now that we roll too high and we don't get this. That's a shame. The good thing now, though, we do have that spring go, and if she's really close to the Goomba, I can just spring go and win. I obviously need to hit 50 coins first, but yes, that is an option. Obviously, the issue is if I do it and get a really low roll, she could bolo me, and that's a massive swing back down, and she would be in a much better position to win at that stage. I mean, really, it's a 40 coin swing, and you're after 50 coins, so it's a massive turning point. Okay, we have bolo ourselves, so that's now an option. Unfortunately, we're not going to get coins for this. I was really banking on getting a blue space. So I'm hoping she rolls low here. That is not low. That is a minigame though. So if I win this at any level, this will be enough. Dolphin space would not cut it. That would put me really far away, and that does not guarantee me a win. Alright, it's Flip the Chimp. It's the one minigame where it's really difficult to win, because in minigame controls just don't work. Okay, right, sure. No! No, I'm using the... Okay. I'm using the controls, and it's not working. Okay. Yeah. This game just doesn't work. It's fine. So, she can steal 20 coins from me here. Welcome back, Queenie. Alright, 10 is fine. So, I'm probably not going to spring go to her now, because I don't have nearly enough. The only way I do is if I get 10 coins from this block, she rolls really low. That's the only way. Okay. 10? It's not a 10. So, we're not going to spring go, we're just going to go around the board slowly. That's the only option at this stage. Unless she gets a 2. Okay, that's not a 2. Hey, Captain Slow. Thank you for the good luck. So now she's getting sent back to the beginning again. So she is going to get given a bonus, and that could be 20 coins, so she could end up on 50, the same as me. So suddenly this board, as I expected, is now in a very even position. And she has spring go again. There is a chance that she's going to use Bolo on me as well. Good thing is I also have Bolo. That is DK. Wow, that is a very, very nicely timed DK. Alright, I am honestly gonna get rid of Blowaway. So Blowaway does a similar thing to Bolo, but instead of stealing anything, it sends you back to the beginning of the board. There are a lot of candies where it relies on you being close to a CPU to actually hit them again. Alright, gonna have to play very quick here. There we go. 20 coins, hopefully. There you go. 25. That's your maximum. 25 coins. Very, very powerful DK on this board. So even if I get Boloed now, we are in a pretty good spot. That's going to be a mini game. If it's not Flip the Chimp or the RNG mini game, we should be good. Yeah, DK is in this game. Yeah, so now I've landed on him. He has turned into Bowser. And Bowser has the potential to steal, or to make you lose a bunch of coins, like 30 or 40. Okay, it's the cam mini game again. Awesome. We did have this earlier, and it was very quick. It's a very, very quick mini game. Pretty much the exact same thing that I just did for the barrel. Yeah, you don't have to go that deep with this game. Not against normal CPU. If we get a difficulty upgrade, then we would have to go for quite a lot. I don't think Toadette can be bothered, to be honest. Alright, that's another 10. So again, you can time these coin darts. And it is very important to know how to do that. So we literally have 20 coins of leniency now. So we are in a very good spot. Yo, thanks for the follow, Captain Slow. Appreciate it. Never played Mario Party 8. Had the Super Rush one for 3DS, 9, 10 Superstars. Damn, you missed out. Yeah, Mario Party 8 was pretty good. Okay, she actually landed on nothing. That's very good. Barely missed Vampire. It's alright, I'd say. I mean, all of those are okay. I haven't actually played Super Rush. I did have Island Tour for 3DS. But they kind of did loads on the 3DS. Alright, that's another minigame. You know what? We are going to go for the win here just for the sake of marathon safety. There's no reason not to. There is the chance, if I land on poor to score, that it would be possible for me to just lose straight away. So, the challenge minigames, I think we saw one earlier, but basically how these work, there are only 3 of them. Whichever ones come up, I mean, we already saw Fruit Picker. But whichever one comes up, if you win, you get a dart wheel, 5, 10, or 20 coins. They are very powerful. And this is actually quite a low target for this one. There we go, just going to play safe. There we go. Either 8 or 9. I got 9 because it was most recent, so I thought it would be the better one. Yeah, there is that. I mean, obviously it ended up being a completely different formula. I think it's still a good game. The mini games are definitely a lot better. Or not the mini games, the side games in the extras menu. They're pretty good. Alright, this could be big. This could be the point where we could be in a very good position. Because now she's landed on Bowser. It's only a low-level CPU. There is a chance she just gets dunked on here. Massively. And there is now another DK. Now Bowser's been landed on. We could just stack up 100 coins at this rate. Yeah, so you get hit. Every time you get hit, 10 coins. You can jump here. But clearly not. Yeah, 30 coins. That is how brutal this can be. 30 coins gone for that. Very, very powerful DK Bowser spaces here. Alright, that's another mini game. I think she's going to bowl me at some stage, but we do have 2 of our own. I'd honestly rather she just use it, get it out of the way. So this is a very long board. It's ended up being a very long board, but it's okay. Alright, barely avoiding the pure RNG minigame. Good thing is, because I initiate the minigame, even if it was the pure RNG one, she would only be able to get 10 maximum coins. Which is not too bad. I love how Boo rolls the ball in this. Go! There we go. Yeah, normal CPU is not gonna be too much of a hassle to beat here. Do we play on Japanese because it's fastest text to skip? Partially that, but also because this is one of the very few Wii games where it actually runs slower on PAL. So I'm in Europe, so I have the PAL version. And it just runs 16% slower. That's the entire reason. So it genuinely, to me, after playing on PAL my whole life, it feels like fast forward. But yeah, this is how it is. Alright, that's another minigame. And she doesn't have coins, but I do, so it is going to initiate the minigame. So we are getting another one here. 20-minute Goombas board is very slow. But again, a pass is completely fine for a speedrun marathon. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of more retro games where there were actual differences with PAL and NTSC. That was kind of being phased out by the time the Wii came along, but clearly not completely because of how this happened. So yeah, this is kind of like one of the older baseball hitting or batting mini games in one of the older Mario parties, I think. Fairly sure it's in one of the older ones. I remember it from Superstars. But the thing with this one is they give you a bit more reaction time at the expense of it being a motion control based game, which actually kind of makes me prefer this version than the button controlled one, because I'm a lot more familiar with the version in this game. So we are still relying when we get to the end that we don't land on that question mark space, because if we land there, that is an instant walk back to the beginning. Good thing is, again, we do have that that spring go. It looks like she's going to trash that idea, though, because if she goes too far, she is going to get walked to the beginning herself. I'm hoping that's not happening. That could be good. Is that right in front of the space? That's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, that is spring go. I think it makes sense for me to spring go here. That honestly does make sense. Obviously, the issue there is if I get a 1, then that is going to leave me no backup. But I think this is still the play. Alright, so another motion control based game. So you can pass through the Goombas as well. I never knew that as a kid. I just thought the Goombas were there to put you off. I have heard, though, that apparently the first Goomba is almost impossible to hand to, or to pass the ball to, because of the way it works at the beginning for whatever reason. Like, it's very frame precise for some reason. So again, no coins to steal, doesn't matter. You know what? I'm tempted to not spring go. No, you know what? I'm not spring going. Just in case. Yeah, because there is still that chance that I don't get this. Okay, yeah. Well, there she is gone. So I'm really hoping this just works now. I mean, there's no telling what happens in this game. I've had to do... I can't remember the last time I didn't have to do 3 laps on Goombas. For some reason, Goombas just always takes me a really long time. Just clear it, just clear it. Okay. That's not cleared it. We're still not safe. We have swept all the coins though, so again, we are just waiting this out at this stage. There it is. All right. Cool. That's a clear. Very, very slow clear, but it's fine. So, coming up, we have 3 more boards. One of them is fairly simple. Koopas, right at the end. Very, very simple, very quick board. But Shy Guys, again, similar to this board, you need 50 coins. It's a much, much shorter board. Much shorter in terms of distance. You need far less map coverage to actually do a lap, get back round to your goal, and get your 50 coins. DK's is kind of cycling back round to King Boo, where we need 2 stars to win. But it is a very basic traditional Mario Party board in that regard. Alright, but yeah, we are technically halfway through, although we are a lot further than halfway. We're halfway through the estimate. Estimate of about 1 hour and 40. But I would say we're much further than halfway. And that's the good thing about having the difficult boards early. King Boo and Bowser, as soon as you're through them, you kind of have an idea of your pace. Nope, that's not what we want. Shy Guy, go. So right at the beginning, we're going to see that the goal we are going for is in the second carriage. So right at the beginning, we're pretty much guaranteed to pass her, and we're not going to have enough coins. That's pretty much how it goes. But when you get to the end of the board, you will get 10 coins by default. Instant minigame for Toadette. That is pretty interesting. And she is winning. And she's getting 5 coins. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. I mean, 20 would have been interesting because it would have meant we could also steal. But obviously that's not happening here. But that's pretty much the only way of clearing this early. You have to land on that challenge minigame, get 20 coins, land on the versus minigame, get 20 coins, and then win. So the IL here would be pretty wild. As with any of these, really. But yeah, 5 coins is absolutely not going to cut it. And you do have that very well placed coin block as well. Another 10. And another challenge minigame. Wow, she's just chaining them right now. So if we start to look like we're in a bad position on this board, I will restart. That is the play. So there are less candies on this board. We do have a shop though. There are no shops on the Goomba board, but there is a shop here if we want to start buying some candies. And we are right at the end already, so we will get our 10 coin bonus. If anyone lands on DK, then that does make DK appear in the final carriage, and he will give you a massive coin bonus. Now, the funny thing with this board is there is a happening space at the top here, or one of the green spaces, where if you land on it, specifically that vent one, if you land there, you will end up, or not now because Kamek's going to change the order, but if you land on that vent, you will go back down, and you're only 3 spaces away from another 10 coin. So you can just keep chaining together a bunch of coins here. Now, again, same thing with all the other boards. This game is shortening the dual maps. There are only 3 carriages on the dual board, whereas I think there are 4 or 5 on the regular board here, which doesn't sound like it would make the board take a lot longer, but it really does because of the fact that you've got to go below and above. Okay, you know what? We're going to use the twice candy. There is a chance that we get a bonus here. If we get a double 7 bonus, that would be really good. That's an 8. That's not a 7. That is a 7. Wow, that's so unlucky. I mean, well, it would have been very lucky if we did get it, to be fair. But yeah, the goal is now at the end of the carriage. Or the end of the train now, so yeah, we are a little bit far. Okay, honestly, slow go could be a good thing, but 10 coins for a slow go sounds a bit excessive. Another 1 coin. That's unfortunate. We are going to pick up another 10 bonus, though. Yeah, so we're getting hit by this. You do lose 5 coins for that, but it does warp you right to the beginning of the train. So we are getting some decent coverage for that, and we will get back round to that coin block very quickly. So that's at least something. We are getting pretty unlucky here, though, I would say, even though we're ahead. Okay, nice. Balancing out a little bit. But we've really not had much influence over what the CPU does here, which is kind of why we're struggling. Alright, there's a happening. So I think this one is going to make her guess where the certain enemies are. So there's a rat enemy and there's a bandit as well. Yeah, so the rat is in that carriage. If she guesses right, I think she gets a bunch of coins. No, that's the wrong one. Unfortunate. I mean, it's good for us. Nice. That's a very good candy to land. Really good candy. So, if I use that candy, every space I get on the dice roll is going to give me 3 extra coins. So that is a really, really good one to land. Even better, by swapping that carriage to the back. Oh, sorry, to the front, I guess. No, to the back. Because that is now going to change where the end goal is. I'm going to use this candy. I'm going to get this bonus 10 coins. And that is going to put me in a better position than Toadette. Because she is not likely to be on 50 by the time she reaches down there. Getting French ads. Maybe you've turned off your like, ads tracking or whatever. I don't know. Twitch being weird. That's very good, though. 6 there. That's going to give me 18. We're going to get 10 bonus here. She is going to get the bonus chump charity, but that is all. And we are going to get bumped to the beginning as well. That is fantastic. Oh, never mind, never mind. No, it's this one. Wait, is this for Bandit or is this for the rat? It's for the rat, okay. I think it's in her carriage, isn't it? Doesn't matter too much if I miss this. Yeah. But I think it's a coin bonus. Nice. Once again, racking in the the money when we don't need it. But yeah, it's okay. The only thing now, though, is Toadette could technically... I think there's a 20 bonus here, and she could win off it. That is an issue. Oh, there it is. Okay. That is concerning. There's nothing I can do about this. There has literally been nothing I can do. I've had no influence over her gameplay here. We've had no mini games, which in a way makes this a bit faster if we end up losing here. That's a high roll as well. She could win. That is a win. Wow. That's really unfortunate. That is fine, though. We are still on pace. We are still on pace. The marathon estimate is 1 hour and 40. And that's why. We literally could not have done anything about that. It would have been a lot worse to lose the Goomba one. Because there are a lot more things that are actively giving you coins on this board compared to Goomba. Goomba is always trying to, like, screw you over, it feels, with that board. Like, everything revolves around coin blocks being lucky for you, but at the end of this board, you get 10 coins for free. So it just goes by a lot quicker. Really, we could use a 10 coin right at the beginning. That would put us in a much better position. Again, she's getting 10 right at the start. And she's getting the vent. Okay. The good thing with the vent this way round is she's missing out on the bonus rather than getting a bonus one. A bonus. But yeah, she's missing out on it by using the vent here. Obviously, again, you have no control over that, but yeah. There we go. Nice start. Much better than last time. Okay. We take these. I would very much like a 2, though. Challenge minigame to end it would be very nice. I think that's a minigame. Yeah. Okay, so we could get 10 coins out of this. This is much better. Honestly, I'd rather just land on minigames, play safe, get all of our coins. That's what I'd prefer. That's much better. So this minigame is very simple. It's literally just a pretty much the exact same path, both of you here. You just want to avoid the fences. If you ever get in a difficult position, you can literally just boost out of it and you won't get hit. So it's a very simple minigame. And yeah, you end up connecting the paths here. Bad. No! Oh, barely missing, and only because she just doesn't use all the boosts because it's normal CPU. But yeah, very close there. Again, it's motion controls, the way you control that one, so it can be really awkward to actually dodge those fences. Nice, that's only 5 coins, doesn't matter too much. We are still at least not getting all of our coins stolen. That was a possibility if I lost there. 20 coins, pretty much all of them. Okay, 2 would be really good. Not getting it, that's okay. Are we getting the wraparound, though? I don't think we are. No, we're not. We went way over. Is this another minigame? I think we might just be skipping over it by 1 space. This is good, though. 38, and the best thing is she is not on about the same as I am. That was the issue last time. That the CPU was on about the same coins as I was. That's why it was an issue. I think this is going to make us both go to the beginning. Yeah. Which, honestly, I'm happy with. I'm happy for us to both start again with me on 20 extra coins. I'll absolutely take that. Good. This could be another versus minigame. Yeah, it is. Okay. Pick up the other 10 coins. Very good. Good thing is I've initiated it this time, so the dart will be a little bit nicer. Oh, it's Cardiators. Never mind. We could get massively screwed over. So this is one of the RNG games in here. Also, very long minigame. So what we're going for is basically you pick a card. That is the number of HP damage you deal, and that is the only thing in this minigame. You just don't want to get low cards. That's all. You want to get like the 12-point card. Ah, there it is. All right, really cool minigame. So we're now actually in a worse position than on the last board, but we are pretty deep into it, so we might as well see it out. There is a chance I still win, but it's very unlikely at this stage. That's a 7. It's not too bad. But the fact that she started with the first card as well, we are in a very bad spot. There is an option to get a 1-point attack. And that's a 2 cycle. Wow, basically can't lose that minigame any slower. Or any faster, rather. I mean, if I want to just clear the minigame fast, that is actually a pretty normal speed Cardiators. Or general minigame, but very fast Cardiators. Which is not good. Hopefully she just lands on 5 coins, but she has already landed on a lot of subpar darts, so I expect a 20 at some point. Wait, never mind. She did not initiate the minigame, so she can't get 20 coins. So that is fine. So we're not really in a great position now, but there's not much I can do about that. I'd say this is still better than last time, at the moment. If she lands a 10 coin here, then we're pretty much same as last time. And you know now I've said it, it's going to happen. Oh, nice. Cool. Wow, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. So another potential 20 coins here. And we're getting all 3 challenge mini games in the run. Wow. Now we have stamp mode. Stampede. So Stampede is actually one of the harder ones. You can get pretty unlucky with the Bowser stamps, but basically you stamp the cards, you get 20 points, you win. 20 points in 20 seconds. If you stamp a Bowser, it's -2. Very mean Bowsers. Really mean Bowsers. And as you can see, the paper stack was getting very low there. Had I only hit 1 or 2 of those Bowsers, that would have been the end. Because if you run out of paper, that's it. You lose the minigame. That's the only way of ending that minigame early and losing. Ending that minigame early by winning is very easy. Nice, 20. Really, really good. So she's going to get the bonus here. I'm hoping she doesn't get the 20 again. But even if she does, we are in a much better position than last time. So she's going to get it straight away. Oh, no bonus. So there is Bolo. Bolo would kind of be even worse because this map is very small. And you can Bolo someone from what seems like really far away. And obviously it's the same distance really. But yeah, and the fact that she's right there, she would have ended up on 39 and I'd be on 35. That would have massively swung the game. I mean, obviously, now she has Bolo, so there's the chance that happens anyway. Honestly, though, I think I'm going to use Weekly, because I think that steals the candy from her, if I remember correctly. So if I manage to land on her, that will at least stop that from happening. Oh, never mind. She is way further away. Now she just got hit by that. That's good. Cool. That does suddenly saved the day. Nice. Another Wiggly. Okay, there is a chance this vents. Yeah, that's a vent. Wow, we're going to get another 10 coins. That's really good. The only way we could lose this really is if she bolos me. And she then ends up just getting there quicker than I do. Same as the last attempt. Very low roll though. That's good. Yeah, that's another 3. And it's a Thwomp. Okay, so Thwomp ordinarily would be a pretty bad roll. You pretty much never want to see Thwomp in an actual run. But the thing with that is that is very good because... and also, this is really good. This is going to put me even closer. Going to put me closer to the beginning, at least. Yeah, that is good. That's a net decrease in the amount of spaces I need. That's very good. Yeah, so the Thwomp, basically, if you land on the other person's space, or past the other person's space, you destroy half the coins. You don't steal half the coins, unlike some of these candies, or like Bolo where you steal 20, you just destroy them. So obviously, it doesn't do much for me in that respect to actually win, but to stop her from winning, like in the last game, that would be pretty big. Alright, it's another challenge minigame. I will play safe here, just in case she comes back round and bolos me. There's no reason for me to save 10 seconds here to not do this. to be honest. I might as well just play it out. Oh, very high target. Am I an eel? I'm not too sure. I think no. Ah! Oh, no! Okay, motion controls acted up. It's fine. We went all that way. It's alright. So the motion controls are really janky if you try and do like one extra grain of sand on this minigame. Okay, I think this is a minigame. No, it's DK. Wow. That is probably the only other way she could win this. It would take a very long time for her to get back there. Now she's past the vent. Nah, they patched that out, Oxky. I don't even think it's in the Japanese version. Yeah, that's a win, though. Nice. So we only got this second try. But it's okay. We are still on pace to come under the estimate of 1 hour and 40. So we have DK, and then we have Cooper to end on. So Cooper is a very quick board. But last up, before then, is DK. Yo, Sir Goku. Hello, SM Gokdi. How's it going, Sir Goku? Alright, very, very slow, as if we thought the Goombas were slow, but yeah, that actually ended up faster than the Goombas. We played pretty much 2 entire Shy Guy boards in the same amount of time. That's just how this game goes sometimes. I think, honestly, if we were in the actual marathon run there and we lost that, I would have mercy killed that board and come back to it later. But purely for the sake of keeping my splits accurate, I wanted to just do it that way there. Just getting ready for the day. Didn't you know you're on Mario Party? Yeah, I run it a little bit. This is my first run of Duel Battle, but we have done Star Battle Arena on and off every few months, just for one session mostly, for a few years. This is one of the first like big runs I used to do back in the day. I've never been amazing at it. But now I have NTSC copy, it gives me a much better reason to run the game, because PAL runs slower because of the usual PAL NTSC differences you'd expect from old games. Except it's on the Wii, because for some reason they didn't stop that from being a thing, even though the Wii was like 2006. Yeah, playing this game feels like playing on fast forward, I'll be honest. Alright, that's a versus minigame right at the beginning, I'm fairly sure. Or it might even be 9. No, it's 9 for a versus. Okay, so DK's is a very traditional board. It's 20 coins for a star. You land on the star, you get the star, it warps somewhere else. It's a very, very standard board. Alright, looks like we have cleared. So that question mark, that happening space right at the beginning there, that is a killer because of the way this works at the start. You know what? I'm going to go up. I think I'm going up. She could go right here, but she doesn't really have enough coins. There is a coin block down there, but I don't trust my luck on coin blocks at the moment. I've not had many good coin blocks. She is actually going to get warped to the star because of DK here. I mean, it's pretty much right there anyway, but she doesn't have enough coins. So that is not going to matter here. She's not going to be able to buy the star. So I'm just going to play safe. We're going around the board. We're wrapping around. We are hopefully going to be on 20 by the time we get down there. Assuming nothing really major happens. This happening space again, that would get me hit. Okay, so we are 7 away from that. So if we hit a 7, that would... Wow, okay. Ask and you shall receive. This is huge, because if you get hit here, you lose a candy, but you get a massive amount of coins, depending on the candy, I'm fairly sure. Slow-go isn't great, but yeah, still pretty good. 10 coins. I wasn't going to use Slow-go anywhere else, to be honest. There's no DK to use now. Okay, so she now has the bit size that we got earlier. Bit size, again, 3 coins for every space she lands. Potential 30 coins. Getting 24. Getting hit, though, she is going to get hit by the barrels here, and you do lose 10 for this, so she's not in the best position. She probably is going to get the star, though. But it's okay. We're building up slowly, and the good thing is if she gets the star, we are going to get the bonus, regardless of how many coins we have. So I am honestly pretty happy with this. Like, we wouldn't be on 36 coins right now if I went down. Weekly, okay. We do have the option of the shop up here. Wow, and we lose weekly to do the exact same thing again. This is unbelievable. I think we're probably losing this first star, but damn, this is a good star. Another 10 coins, 46 now. This is really good. So she's definitely going right. Unfortunately, she's missing the minigame. Yeah, minigame there would have been really good. She's 1 away. She could still land on it. Bowser would warp the star, by the way. So if she lands on Bowser next as well, then that would also be an option. You know what? Let's check the shop, see if there's anything good. Okay. Oh, they're expensive, though. 20 coins. Nah, that's not worth it. That is not worth it on this board. So I'm fairly sure this warps you to the other corner. Yeah, that warps you to the other corner. So we're not going to be doing this. Wow. And this is going to warp us down. Going to give us a bunch of coins as well. What is drywall message? Okay, we only got 1 coin. Wow, we're right there. 2 coins we got, but we are right there. This is almost like it was calculated against the odds. Like, what is this? She might be on the star for that. I think she's on the star. Or 1 away. Wow, she's 1 away. There's no way. What a start. There was no reason for me to go up at the beginning, and somehow it's massively paid off. I mean, maybe I should play against the meta normally. Because this is not how normal DK goes. That's really good. If I get lucky with star spawns, we could just win in a few more turns. Okay, that's really unlucky, but that's okay. Hopefully we can at least get a safe clear, get up there and win. Chef Skinner gif from Ratatouille where he reads the message and increasingly gets more and more panicky. Okay, that's good. Nah, Drywall's been alright here. The only thing Drywall's mentioned is Yuri. But only because Jupi mentioned Yuri first. Like, that's acceptable. Nice no bonus. Pretty good. No, I made Jupi unlock for Yuri and I mentioned it first. No. I've become the very thing I sought to destroy. Well, not destroy, but... Okay, wow. This is really good. I love the question mark exclamation mark. He'll behave until he gets more comfortable, yeah. It's alright. It was all planned. Yeah, you're all just, you're all in cahoots with, Trial. Get me to mention Yuri. That's what it is. I love how the planes look like they're going so fast at the beginning and then they go at like 2 miles an hour. All the minigames are so slow because they have to factor in the fact that they're motion based. Oh, go! Go! There we go. Nice. We need a brand new tank Yuri. We absolutely do not need a brand new tank Yuri. We don't need it. We don't need tank Yuri. Might just write on my off time. Like, do I need to play the master mod early so that you've got more tanks to work with for the lore? Is this what we have to do? I need to install the tanks master mod so you've got like the amethyst tank or whatever like nonsense is in that game. I don't even remember. Okay, nice thrice with 6 coins. I love how I'm on 50 yet again. Like, this is just how every board has gone, even on the ones where I don't need 50 coins. I will do the original 8. 9 from a thrice, yep. Okay, cool. Master mode tank colors. Yeah, I need to play it. I haven't played it yet. I really should, though. I just haven't gone around to installing any mods yet. Except for the practice mod. But I assume it's a pretty similar install process. I just don't want to, like, brick my console for doing anything silly. Like, I'm always scared when I'm doing anything related to mods and stuff. Okay, do I just spring go here? I think I do, right? No, that's not spring go, that's slow go. Don't do that. That's useless. I thought it had spring go. Okay, we're both 1 short of the minigame. I'm hoping we avoid it. Because, I mean, I'm safe now. I just need her to not get the star. 2, okay. That's not anything special. She's probably getting a star. We could still lose this board for the record. We are in a good spot, but we could still lose. Okay, wait. How close is Bowser? Is that the play? Do I get rid of the star? Huh. No, that's not the play. Not right now. Do I get it for that? I don't think I get it for that, do I? If so, that's the only way I would have got it. There's no shot. Is that enough? No way! I have to go this way. That makes me go down. That's so unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. She's still not using it for whatever reason. She's just prolonging the pain. Okay, she's on 20 coins. And she has Bolo. This could be bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that is meaningless. 10 coins does not matter at this stage. That's like the one time I don't care about the barrels. Nice rice candy. I mean, she's right there. She would have missed it, to be fair, but she is right there. I think the play next is for me to buy candies on my way up. Unless the star spawn is really generous and just goes left. That is also a possibility. Left. Left. Yes! Okay, that is at least a good thing. Good. We're right there. There's literally nothing that can stop us from getting that. Unless she gets there first. And somehow gets to 20 coins. Goes back into Yuri Lurk. What does this mean? Okay, we are slow going next time. If I've still got it. Oh, he speared it. That's okay. Oh, no. No, we still have it. That's the blowaway. Yeah, no, we're slow going. Just to make sure I get it. Oh, actually, no. No, there's no reason to. She's nowhere near. That's Bowser! No! That's gonna move it. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do there. Okay, that's fine. It's still right there. But, God, that's annoying. Okay, we are just barely out of reach of DK for the slow go. We are still barely out of reach of him. Can we not? Can we just get there now? She's slowly getting to 20 coins. It's happening. Please land a 2. Please. Okay, no, that's not happening. Alright, that's fine. I think she's going to play for minigame. Or not. Oh, she's going for 1. Cool. Suits me. It's just a very slow, drawn-out game to get us over the line. Oh my goodness. Okay, right, we can slow go it now. We can slow go a 5. I mean, it says slow go, but, I mean, clearly we're going to get there a lot quicker. Okay, if she gets a 3 of a kind here, she wins. Okay. I saw a 2 and I thought, oh, okay. Cool. Wow, that's a relief. Okay, I need to really, really well time this slow go. I don't think she's landing on DK, right? No. I will be so sad if I mistime this. But it would be a skill issue if I missed it. Wow, this is the scariest slow go I'm going to ever play. Am I there? Yeah, it's 5. I need a 5. 5 on slow go. No. Slow go. Slow go, please. Okay. Oh my god. The thing is, I haven't played on NTSC for very long, so it does feel different. Like, it goes by a lot faster. Like, it's harder to time them. Alright, so DK does warp us to the star, and then we win. Wow, that was close. Alright. Press yes. There is a chance to press no. If you press no, the right button is no, and there's no double prompt. It will just skip the star. Alright, so we got 11 minutes left to do Koopas. It's a fairly quick board. Alright, and the last one. Here we go. Cool. Alright, so the way this board works is kind of like Monopoly, but better. So, basically, each of the 3 hotels, which are 3 on the dual map and 4, I think, on the normal one, you are pretty much putting your coins in and you get the star if you are in, if you have the most coins in the hotel. If there are 20 total coins, including everyone's coins in that, then that upgrades it to a 2-star. And if there are 50 total, that upgrades it to a 3-star. And you need 4 stars to win. That's how this one works. So, good thing right at the beginning. Got very lucky there getting a low roll. That does mean I'm going to be able to dump 1 extra coin in. And I am going to win access to this hotel on 2 stars. So this is a very, very good start here. So if I just get 1 2-star and 2 1-stars on the others, and even with 1 coin, that's all we need for 1 star, that would do it. She's only going to put 3 coins in here as well. And she's going to lose them all anyway. So yeah, 3 coins go in there. But yeah, the red space is coming up. So she's going to lose them, but there's only 3 in there, so I could steal that one as well. If I land on the challenge minigame, that is actually an instant win if I get 20 coins and we end the game there, and that would be a very, very good IL. So I am going to go for a normal roll for now. Because if I get minigame here, she's on 0 coins, so I'm not even going to have to face her. Right, so we'll put in 11. That puts us 1 ahead and total of 21, so we do get 2 stars here. Now, there is a mechanic where if there are enough coins in your own control, then you keep the hotel. But I'm not even sure if that's in Duel. Because normally that's more of a mechanic that will only come into play if you are in a longer board. So like a main board with 4 players. But I'm fairly sure that is a thing. So it locks the hotel and nobody else can get access to it, basically. But it's a ridiculous price. It's like 100 coins or something. It's like 50 or 100. So she's going to cycle back round. She's only going to have 3. She will be able to gain access to that one again, though. So that is a bit of a concern. Okay, you know what? No. We are going to use our thrice. Because if I get a really high roll here and get a bonus, theoretically, we would just win. I might as well go for it. It's a chance. 4-4-4 would be nice. Okay. Sure. Might as well get it out of the way. Because again, while I'm still sitting on a thrice, there's less chance for me to get another one. Okay, so... I don't know how many I want to put in here, honestly. Probably about 8. 4 is a nice sweet spot, because normally, like, she's on 3 at the moment. It's pretty easy to end up on 3. If you drain all your coins, land on a blue space, you're going to be on 3. So you want to get a bit of an edge. If I get round there quicker, I would win, but I think she's going to end up getting there. I think she's going to beat me to it. Don't know if I'm landing on a minigame, though. Okay, what are we on the map? That's a blue space, so that's not happening. So this is a dart throw. This will give me a lot of coins if I win, and it's kind of the same thing as the Shy Guy map. You're kind of actively encouraged to go for these things that will give you coins all the time, rather than the Goomba map where you don't really get a whole lot. 10? I thought it was more than that. 10 coins. I mean, it's still pretty nice. Yeah, now I'm on 3 stars. That activates the chump bonus and possibly could put her back in the game because that hotel she's going to steal is worth 2 stars. Yeah, bit size is also a very, very good bonus. Not getting anything. Wow, that was right on the line, but not getting anything. I wasn't too sure there, actually. But yeah, nothing for that. That's very good. Alright, so very likely to actually get it here. Yeah, she's using her twice. That makes sense. We can come back round there as long as we just beat her to it. There's only going to be 3 coins, so this is only really a temporary loss. I'd be surprised if she goes up here instead. Bit size as well, though. That's good. Okay, so she does get this. Yeah, that's okay. And there are a bunch of minigame spaces around that corner, so she's probably going to land on one. I don't know why they put so many minigames around that corner. So that's okay. Again, it's 4 stars to win. I'm hoping this is a 1 coin. Nice! Good. So the only coins that can come up in there are 1, 5, or 10. Okay. That's okay. Yo, Frog, how's it going? So we are 1 space away from DK. Now, here's the interesting thing. I've put in more than she can afford. She needs 6 to overtake me. She doesn't have it. She's 3 short. And she's lost the other coin. So, inexplicably losing that one there. But yeah. Yeah, 1 DK would have actually given me a free donation into one of these. Unfortunately, not happening, but it's okay. That's a blue space. So we're only going to get 1 star from this hotel, but it is the first coins being put in it. It's a very out of the way hotel. You have to go all the way around the map to reach it. Okay, this could be bad. This could be really bad. Okay, she lost it. Cool. If she got 20 coins there, she could have put enough into that hotel to make it worth 3. And then we would be in big trouble because we've got no chance of stealing it back then. Okay, I'm gonna put 7 in here. No, 6. I'm gonna put 6 in here. So that's gonna give us 2. And then all we need is to take the other one back. Because I already have 1 of the star. There we go. There it is. So I regain control of that one. We get to 4 stars. Time is coming up on the results screen when the 2 characters come up and it says win and lose. So after congratulations, it's coming up in about 5 to 10 seconds. But that is it. We are barely sub 140, but it is sub 140. And we got a little bit unlucky in this run, to be honest. And there it is. Done. 138.32. So, that is the run. That is Mario Party 8 Duel Battle. It's pretty nice for speedrun marathons. Again, if this was a real speedrun marathon, I would have mercy killed that Shy Guy board, and we would have moved on to DK's then Cooper, and then come back at the end. That just makes sense so we can show everything off, and that's why I still think 140 is a good estimate. 145, obviously, if you want to be safe about it, then that's also fine. But I honestly think 140 is fine, because that gives us ample time to sort of be likely enough to show off all the boards at that stage. So, yeah, that's it. I do plan on doing more runs of this, actually, because it gives us a lot more freedom of doing any board wherever we like. We can literally put any boards in any order, rather than Star Battle Arena. It lets us mercy kill the boards. It's much nicer for speedrun marathons, so I will be submitting this in some occasions where it's kind of where I don't really know what else to submit really. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the run. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.